Welcome to Organize Your Ass Astrology for the week of April 19th to April 25th. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. So on Monday, April 19th, Monday is the moon's day, the day of the week ruled by the moon, which makes us more sensitive than usual. So you want to double down on self-care on Monday, always tapping into the divine mother to really nurture yourself so you're strong and healthy for the week ahead. This is doubly so because on Monday, the moon will be in Cancer, which is the sign of the zodiac ruled by the moon. So make sure you're doubling down on self-care. The Cancerian moon is great for doing that which comforts and nurtures you. If we notice over here, this babe is in a bathtub. She's soaking it up. She has her candles. She has her book. And she is just enjoying her bubble bath. And it's good for tending to domestic responsibilities, the Cancerian moon. So she has laundry over here that she's going to take care of once she's done her bubble bath. Or who knows, she may have done her laundry or put her laundry in and then decided to take a bath. In any case, you want to nurture yourself and nurture your home on Monday because the moon will be in Cancer. Under the Cancerian moon, be sure to shake off wild mood swings, yours and everyone else's. Just, determine the emotional state that you want to be in and stick to it. Don't allow yourself to get into a nasty mood. Don't let that mood pick up momentum. So sometimes we can find ourselves, something happens and it pisses us off. Well, we can feed that and then just say, well, the day's ruined, when really it was just one little thing that pissed us off. So don't let a small issue take over your day and make you say, oh, this was a shit day, when really it was just a small little thing. So be sure to determine the mood that you want to be in. And then, like a thesis statement that we used to write in high school or college, you return to that thesis statement. I want to feel good. One thing that's really helpful actually is to say, it's my dominant intent to feel good. Like this is really helpful before you're giving a speech or you have something to do. It's my dominant intent to feel good. That is really a good affirmation to make, especially under the Cancerian moon, because other people might be moody too. So you want to not be affected by anyone's wild mood swings. Also, under the Cancerian moon, we are going to be more emotional than usual. And it's important not to deny your emotions. It's important to find just a healthy release for them. So maybe it's a good cry, maybe it's a workout, maybe it's beating the shit out of your pillow, whatever it might be, but make sure you release your emotions, and any negative emotions, just send them on back to the ocean. That should help. The ocean is really healing, especially on Monday, this Monday in particular, because the moon will be in Cancer. So connect to the ocean and let the ocean heal you. Yeah. So on Tuesday, April 20th, the sun will actually be going into the sign of Taurus on Tuesday, the 20th. So essentially, it's the same thing with the moon transits. Whatever we started under the Aries sun, now we can nourish and nurture now that the sun is in the sign of Taurus. This is going to make things more stabilized, the sun in Taurus. Things are not going to be as exciting, which is probably a good thing. Now the pace and tempo may slow down a little bit, but you want to nurture everything that you started from March 20th onward. So on Tuesday, the moon will be in life-loving Leo. So Leo is great for having fun and doing things you really, really love. These people are dancing. They're really enjoying dancing and they're enjoying the sunshine. Be sure to do that. Tuesday is Mars' day of the week. So it's the day of the week ruled by the planet Mars. So action is the name of your game. Great to get a lot of shit done on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is really a very busy day, typically with a lot of fire energy, especially this Tuesday with the moon in Leo. So the moon in dramatic Leo is great for expressing yourself creatively and spontaneously. Madonna, who's a Leo, had a song a long ass time ago called Express Yourself. So be sure to express yourself creatively and spontaneously. Have a good time. Let the inner child out and play. Enjoy yourself and play. Enjoying recreation is really good under the Leo moon. Just having a good time. Under the Leo moon, remember not to be too dramatic and to act out for attention. That is one of the things that Leos can be. They can be rather dramatic, which comes across sometimes as a little bit silly to the rest of us. And we all can be that way under the Leo moon, because when the moon's in Leo, we want to be seen and we want to be celebrated. And sometimes acting out is a shortcut to it, or so we think. But express yourself creatively in a healthy, productive, enjoyable way for yourself and other people. Also, don't be impatient in the face of opposition. There's that joke, how do you get a Leo mad? It's very easy. Just say no. So all fire signs are impatient when it comes to opposition, because fire burns, right? It wants to burn. It wants to live. It doesn't want to be shut down. It doesn't want to be blocked. So when the moon is in Leo, we can be particularly impatient in the face of oppositions. Just allow yourself to roll with the punches, chill out. It's always a matter of directing your passion in more than one area, so you're not, burning one thing down, so to speak. On Wednesday, April 21st, the moon will continue in generous Leo. Leo is super generous. They will give the shirt off their back to a friend. They will go broke helping someone. They're so generous, but not just with their monetary resources. They're generous with their energy. They're generous with their love. You can definitely feel the energy of love from a Leo, because Leo is ruled by the heart, and the heart is more powerful than any other aspect of your body, right? So when you're using your heart and you're coming from your heart, you're really powerful. That's why a lot of Leos are, such big stars, like Whitney Houston and Madonna and Robert De Niro. I mean, there's so many, but it's because of the heart. They're ruled by the heart, and they express themselves through their heart. So be sure to do that on Wednesday when the moon is in Leo. Use your heart. The moon in magnanimous Leo is great for anything that allows you to show a little flair, just like this cat. There's a little pop, sending all of his love around. Allow yourself to have a little bit of fun and definitely be creative in the work that you have to do. Also, when the moon is in Leo, do things that make your heart happy. Again, Leo rules the heart. It's all about the love and the joy that comes from the heart. So do things that light you up, and then you will light up the world, and that will be just grand. Under the Leo moon, remember that showmanship is the name of the game. So showmanship is sort of showing people that you're in their corner, that you're on their side. You make dinner and I unload the dishwasher. Here I am. I'm going to unload the dishwasher because you made such a great meal. Thank you so much. Or it could be a matter of, you fed my plants when I was away. Do you need me to take care of your dog now that you're going on a trip yourself? Just doing those things that show that you're showing up, showmanship. Also, acting from your ego could spell trouble. Leos are wonderful, but they can be extremely egotistical and arrogant. And that is the ego. And I'm not saying that we can't use the ego and the ego isn't helpful in some respects, But sometimes if we're not getting our belly rubbed, which is what we want when the moon is in Leo, we might act from an egotistical standpoint, and that might not be tolerated. You know, a lot of people are just, sort of waiting to see somebody act out in that egotistical way to cut them down. And then you have problems and drama and feelings are hurt. So make sure you're acting from your heart as much as possible. And if you tend to, if you feel you might be getting a little bit egotistical, just take a break, go for a walk, take some deep breaths, because you want to have a wonderful Wednesday full of love and heart-centered joy. So on Thursday, April 22nd, the mood changes quite a bit because we go from Leo, which is like jumping out of a cake, to Virgo, buttoned up Virgo, prudent, perfectionistic Virgo. So we notice over here, this chick is really enjoying all of her work with her really cool screen. And this girl, I don't know what her problem is, but like she's just in a bit of a snit, which is what we can be in when the moon is in Virgo, because nothing ever seems good enough. Nothing's ever perfect. It can get really frustrating if you're working on something and it's not coming along as good as you'd like, or if you're getting something from somebody else and they're just screwing up. So be patient, because we can be extra perfectionistic and picky and prudent when the moon is in Virgo. That being said, it is Jupiter's day on Thursday, so think big and expand. Jupiter is all about expansion, going beyond your current limitations. Think what's next, what's next, what's next? Where can I go? What can I learn? How can I grow? How can I expand? That is what we're supposed to do on Thursday. And with the moon in Virgo, we can be rather particular about it, which is good. The moon in organized Virgo is great for projects that require detail orientation. So say you're working on something that you write. Virgo is a really great day to proofread your project before you bless it and send it out. Anything that requires detail orientation. It is tax season. I know we have a little bit of a break. I think it's due May 17th now? I may be wrong. But I think, taxes are not due, or they weren't due on the 15th this year. So you may want to do your taxes when the moon is in Virgo, because you do need to be detail oriented. Anything that requires detail orientation is great. Also, the Virgo moon is really great for fine-tuning systems and processes. So not only does prior planning prevent poor performance, but spending 5 minutes of planning out your work will often save you like 5 hours of time. Oftentimes, especially when the sun was in Aries, we want to jump in and get our work done. But, you want to just take a little bit of time, determine your strategy, pre-pave, maybe flow energy to the project that you're working on before you start the project. That's one of the most practical things you can do. But it's about fine-tuning your systems and processes, which essentially is about looking at how you're going about things and making sure it's efficient as possible. I have a friend, for instance, he's not Virgo, but he's very Virgo-y. And before he goes to sleep at night, he puts his gym clothes right beside his bed. So all he needs to do is pop out of bed and brush his teeth, and his gym clothes are there, and he goes on to the gym. So he's systemizing his morning regime, and it saves him time. He doesn't have to think when he's half asleep, what am I going to wear to the gym? Where are my keys? Like, everything is laid out. So it's a great day to fine tune your systems and processes. Remember, Virgo rules your day-to-day lifestyle. So whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, whatever is routine, it's a great day when the moon is in Virgo to make sure you're systemizing it, making sure that whatever you need is right where you should have it in order for you to get on with your day and get your work done and just streamline and be really efficient. Under the Virgo moon, be sure not to be too fussy, critical, or perfectionistic like her. She is so those people, no matter what you do, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. I'm not saying that we shouldn't aim for perfection. Of course we should. But sometimes you've got to know when to get off the bus and not be too hard on yourself or other people. Give your body extra care and attention too when the moon is in Virgo, because our bodies are more sensitive. Also on Thursday, Venus will conjunct Uranus. So Venus is the planet that rules love and money, and Uranus is the planet of surprise. Didn't see that coming. So this could be good or bad, depending. Change and excitement with love or money, or both, is likely with this transit. A need for stimulation can catalyze changes, or there may be sudden changes around us. Relations can benefit from changing things up, because we could get very bored doing the same old, same old. And if you are single, you might meet somebody under this transit that is exciting and new. It's also good for doing exciting and new things. Financial losses are just as likely as windfalls under this transit, so feel good and trust your intuition. Feeling good is pivotal, because when you feel good, your energy is open. You're not shut down. And when your energy is open, you're aligned with source and connected to divine intelligence. And you will then be aware of when you should hold them, fold them, walk away, or run. So always feel good, so you're connected to source and your intuition is on point. The power thought for Thursday under Venus conjunct Uranus is, how might the universe surprise and delight me today? Just like this dude. He's all chill and he's like, so maybe you'll get to do that on Thursday. We shall see. On Friday, April 23rd, which is, incidentally, Shakespeare's birthday. Yeah, well, there are a few dates that they say might be Shakespeare's birthday, but most people believe it's on the 23rd. So maybe read some Shakespeare. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Under this beautiful Shakespearean birthday of 2021, the moon is in helpful, service-oriented Virgo. Look at these people. They're packing up a box full of hearts. They're helping each other out, maybe helping their friend move all their hearts into their new home. Who knows? Friday is Venus's day, so be sure to spread the love, as much love as possible under Venus's day. The moon in careful Virgo is great for playing a supportive role, being of service. So do whatever it is that you can to help somebody who might need your help. It's interesting. Sometimes we want to be the main character and we want to be like the star of the show, but it's also so great to be in a supporting role too. So when the moon is in Virgo, it's really great to be that supporting role, to be of service. There's something very, very freeing about being in service. And it just takes us out of ourselves and helps us be connected to something that's outside of ourselves, which is very freeing. Cleaning, organizing for practicality is obviously really great under the Virgo moon. Also, under the Virgo moon Friday, pay extra attention to diet. Our bodies are extra sensitive when the moon is in Virgo. Also, Virgo is the hermit of the zodiac. What's great about Virgo is you're never going to be minding your own business and having a Virgo come at you and like start trouble. I mean, maybe, I guess, if you fired the first shot, but typically they leave you alone and want to be left alone because they are hermits. So you, under the Virgo moon Friday, may want to enjoy some quietude, especially in nature. Virgo is very connected to the plants and the trees and the animals. So enjoy time with nature if you can on Friday. On Saturday, April 24th, the moon is obviously still in fastidious Virgo because this little girl is way too happy washing dishes. And her mother, actually, now that I look at it, it looks like she might be on drugs. But that's okay. That's okay. They're getting their dishes done. The moon in fastidious Virgo is entering Libra, actually, Saturday at 12:05 p.m. EDT. That's 9:05 a.m. if you are on the West Coast. And then after that time, the moon will enter relationship-loving Libra. So before, under the Virgo moon, we were more hermit-like, right? And that is really key for Virgo energy and really being a hermit. It's about confronting our fear of being alone. So we're making our choices not based on fear of being alone. So once we've done that, you know, we have a wonderful Libra moon that starts at 12:05 p.m. EDT on Saturday. Saturday is Saturn's day, so it's a great day for creating order and structure in your life. Moon in Virgo on Saturday is great for organizing, setting yourself up for success for the week ahead, and treating your body extra well with diet and exercise. Then at 12:05 p.m. EDT, the moon will be in Libra. So like this couple over here, if you can see them, they are really enjoying each other because they know that the moon is in Libra. So partnering up with others and enjoying them is great for later in the day on Saturday. Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is about beauty. And that means that the Libra moon is a great time for beautifying yourself, your home, your projects, anything that requires beautification. Libra moon is really, really good for that. So you may want to get a facial. You may want to buy some art for your home. You may want to work on a creative project that is supposed to be beautiful. But beautifying is really easy and very, very good thing to do when the moon is in Libra. On Saturday as well, Mercury will conjunct Uranus. So Mercury is the planet of the mind. It rules communication, and Uranus is the planet of surprise. So when these two conjunct or they hit each other, there's surprises of the mind, and there's surprises in terms of information that might come about around you from out of the blue. So our minds are electrified under this transit, adding excitement to our day. This is an ideal time for any work requiring originality and inventiveness. Increased open-mindedness and intuition can lead to flashes of insight and breakthroughs. So if you have a problem that you haven't discovered a solution for yet, feel good, align with source. Just feeling good will align you with source and see what you come up with. Sometimes it's also good before you go to sleep. Say you have a question, you know, asking your subconscious, like, while I sleep, please help me figure out a solve for X. And then you wake up on Saturday, and with Mercury conjunct Uranus, you're doing laundry, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, this is a brilliant idea. So ask your subconscious for help before you go to sleep, and that'll help you make the most of this transit on Saturday if there's anything you have to figure out. And if you're working on a project that requires genius, this is a really great day to work on that. This could be very, very helpful. Unexpected news may come up out of the blue under this transit because Mercury is communication and information, and Uranus is surprise. So your reaction time to these changes that may come up out of the blue are very fast, but be sure not to jump to conclusions. May not be a big deal. So chill out, relax. Your mind's going to be very active under this transit, so slow it down. Listen to some Jack Johnson. The sun is in Taurus after all, and slow your roll. The power thought for Saturday with Mercury conjunct Uranus is, what brilliant solution or idea might I come up with today? And on Sunday, April 25th, the moon continues in diplomatic Libra. It is the sun's day, so celebrate being alive. Like this couple, they're so happy, and they're giving the peace symbol, which is very, very Libra. Under the Libra moon, remember to enjoy your one-on-one connections. The Libra moon is a time to partner up. It's not to be doing things off on your own. It's really much better for partnering up with others, including your audience if you have an audience that you cater to. Take time on Sunday to indulge yourself. Libra is ruled by Venus, and they can be lazy. They can also be extremely hardworking and ambitious and driven just as much as any other sign, but they also have that Venetian lying around naked eating chocolates quality. So be sure to indulge yourself as well on Sunday. Now, keep in mind that Sunday, April 25th, is the last day of the waxing moon cycle. So on the 11th of April, we had a new moon in the sign of Aries. So it's all about bringing things into your life, right? So you may have made a wish list that Sunday. You may have even contemplated, oh, I want to attract this new thing in my life, that new thing in my life. Well, now, or the day after Sunday on the 26th, we have a full moon. Okay, a full moon in the sign of Scorpio because the sun is in Taurus, and full moons are when the sun and the moon are opposed. So we have the full moon on Monday, the 26th, and that is when you're going to start seeing manifestations of your new moon goals. So it's a great time to, like this bar over here, gauge your progress of your new moon goals. You might say, okay, well, I said that I was going to get this done under this new moon. Here I am. I'm right over here, orange or yellow. I have to do this to get to the white. So it's about looking at your progress toward your new moon goals, gauging your progress, and making adjustments if need be in order to achieve them. Under what will be the waning moon cycle, the letting go cycle or making adjustments, you want to, from the 26th, 2 weeks after that, those 2 weeks, it's all about removing blocks to your goals or making adjustments in order to achieve them. The Libra moon on Sunday is really great for balancing. It's great for being objective and really being real with yourself and saying, well, if I want to do this, I have to do this. And making those adjustments, making things more balanced in order to achieve your aims. So Sunday, also, you want to be a little bit careful on Sunday in terms of relationships. Definitely be as loving as possible because this transit can make us a little bit cold. Venus squares Saturn. So Venus is love and money, and the square is conflict and change, and Saturn says no. So when you get Venus square Saturn, it's a matter of love or money is somewhat restricted or there's some kind of conflict around that. So this is a time to best spend alone, to be honest with you. However, you want to do whatever it is that you can to make sure that you're not ignoring the love and affection of loved ones. Put in extra effort if you have to, just like this guy or this girl. I don't know who's giving the hearts, but they're very good. They're really doing a good job under this Venus square Saturn because they're giving extra love. Putting in effort to give extra love and not be cold, it's going to reduce drama and hurt feelings later. So definitely feel the love and share the love when Venus is square Saturn on Sunday. Just so you know, it is normal, just like this Jude over here, to feel a little bit sad, lonely, or depressed when Venus squares Saturn. So be sure to look on the bright side of life and to focus on responsibilities. And, you are creating your reality. So these are symbols. All astrology is symbols, not signs. So you could use Venus square Saturn to double down on your commitment to your relationships. You could use Venus square Saturn to get a project done that needs to get out the door. So it's up to you how you want to use this energy. Granted, in some respects, it can restrict us in terms of love and not make us as lovey-dovey as usual. But again, knowing this, you can say, okay, Venus is square Saturn. I'm going to work on this project, or I'm going to make sure that I'm really committed to my partner's goals and ideals and my relationship. So you can utilize this and really ground things. We need Saturn to keep things together, even relationships. So even though Saturn is a little bit doom and gloom, Saturn is the glue that keeps things together. So maybe on Sunday, do something that shows your commitment to your partner or your commitment to your creativity, etc. The power thought for Sunday is, what can I work on today that will make me feel good? Because feeling good is going to be really important. It's not always easy to feel good because Venus feels really good. And when it squares Saturn, that can sometimes be curtailed. That feeling good can be restricted. So feel good as much as possible and bypass this pain in the ass transit. Thank you for watching Organize Your Ass Astrology. Please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. And if you are looking for a personal psychic astrology reading, please check out my website, psychicsun.com. And we will hook you up with a reading. We will read your chart, we will read your cards, and help you make the most of your spring. Have a kick-ass week, and I will see you soon.